So how did you and Becky meet?
Well, when I was little, I moved here to Lacey, and we used to live right next door to each other. And so I guess Becky saw that there was a girl that moved in next door, and so her mom brought her over to come meet me, and we've been best friends ever since then. We started like growing apart a little bit in junior high because she was very, very into sports, and I really wasn't, so it was hard for us to not make time for each other, but to find stuff to relate to each other about. We've gotten a lot closer, definitely now, because of what's going on with me, like that I'm pregnant and stuff like that. Like I need her to be there for me all the time, and she has been.
How do you feel about Kelly's life right now? What's your honest opinion about her life, how she's living it, choices she's making?
Well, I agree with what she's doing. She's going through her pregnancy and she's going to raise her baby to the best that she's able to. Her parents and her family are all going to help her out. I always have the theory of live my life first, then move on, you know. I want to do everything that I ever want to do before I even think about settling down, having a family and everything. But I think it's good that they'll wait and then, you know, go with the flow and see what happens.
What was Kelly like in high school?
She really didn't go to high school that much. Freshman year, she was there. Sophomore year, she was there. Junior year, she dropped out.
You know, junior high, you said Becky was, you know, really into sports. You know, was she pretty much the same in high school?
Yeah, she was into sports in high school. She's an amazing soccer player. I wasn't there that long.
What's your least favorite thing about Becky, do you think? If you can think of anything.
I don't think I have a least favorite thing about Becky. Like, no, not at all. Like, I don't know. She's just amazing the way she is. There's nothing bad about her that I can say.
She can be a bitch sometimes. If she doesn't get her way, she's cries and whines like a little girl. She's like the princess. That's like the joke with everything. Like, she always wants it her way or no way.
How do you think that's going to affect her being a mom, though?
Because it's not going to be her way anymore, it's going to be the baby's way, so.
I like my life right now. I kind of wish things were different, that I didn't get pregnant, but I have to deal with the consequences of what I did. And so I'm starting to get used to the fact that it's not going to be all about me anymore. I'm going to have somebody else that I have to take care of.
Who do you think is more responsible, you, Becky?
Definitely Becky. Becky's definitely the most responsible.
It rubs off on you sometimes, or not really?
Not really, although sometimes I wish it would.
I just remember always laughing with her no matter what we did, whether it's going to the park or going to the races or going hang out with her grandparents or whatever it was, just dancing in her living room, just everything. We were always laughing, having a good time.
Do you think that you depend more on Kelly, or does Kelly depend more on you?
I think it's pretty 50-50.
I think I'd probably depend more on Becky than she depends on me. I don't know why. I don't know, because she's always been there for me and stuff like that, and I've needed her a lot more lately than she's needed me. When I had to tell my parents that I was pregnant, she was one of the first people I told. I told her before I told my boyfriend or anything. She sat down with me and we went over like the pros and cons of me keeping it or me having an abortion, and she basically helped me understand that it was better if I decided to keep the baby instead of having an abortion. And then when I had to tell my parents were completely against me keeping the baby. She knows how to make people laugh when they never feel like they're gonna laugh again.